Okay, so here you are. You have this relationship with Griselda. You're, you know, a father figure to her son. At what point did you say, listen, I want you to help me with my drug operation?
Okay, so like the very first time that I visited Griselda, as I said, we established a rapport on the phone, throughout all those months. So the very first visit, Griselda asked me, what can I do to make your life better and your family's life better? She knew I was in the game, but she also knew that, I was a small fish at the time, right? A small fish in a big ocean. So I threw a number at her, well, if you can give me this amount of merchandise, which was 50 keys, I said, I could move it. Because I knew a lot of guys who moved heavy weight, you know what I'm saying? But I didn't have a lot of weight, I was limited in my scope of merchandise and what I can do with what I had. So, but if I could had a connection like Griselda, I could move it.
At that time, how much were kilos going for?
At that time, kilograms were, I want to say about 40,000.
40,000
35, 40,000, yes.
Damn.
So you basically, even before then, 1985, kilos was 60,000.
Okay, so you asking for 50 kilos is $2 million.
Approximately $2 million on the streets.
On the street. And she actually delivers on this.
Believe it or not, she delivered actually the very next day.
Huh. So how did you get the actual kilos?
Okay, so even during Griselda's stint in prison, her business never stopped.
Right. She was running a $50 million a year operation
It slowed down significantly, but it never completely stopped.
Uh-huh.
So she had some merchandise in San Jose. So she had one of her girls, one of her mules, drive it to my house in Oakland the very next day, which was a Sunday.
Mm-hmm. So she fronted all this for you for free?
Well, she fronted, and so I got 10%. So of the $2 million I made, I got $200,000, which was a lot of money.
Right.
At that point, the most money I've ever had was $30,000.
I mean, as a full-grown adult right now, $200,000 may be a lot of money, but off of a $2 million total 50-kilo package, that's like life in prison, essentially. You know what I'm saying? To run a business at such a low margin at 10% and taking such a massive risk, do you realize how crazy that is?
Yes, but I was looking at the big picture.
Okay.
I was in it for the long haul.
Mm-hmm.
I knew if I played my position, was never short on money. I delivered on time. I knew that, I would have bigger paydays coming, which is what eventually happened.
Well, at that time, though, was it hard to get rid of 50 kilos?
No, because back then, everybody had money.
Huh.
Everybody had money. Like, for instance, so today, right? You might find somebody that's making $10,000 a week. Back then, it was maybe 200 guys making $50,000 a day just in the city of Oakland.
Okay.
So it was relatively easy, but now you could move 50 keys that quick because nobody has money. Everybody's doing other things.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so you got the 50 kilos and you said 45 days after meeting her, you became a millionaire.
I was a millionaire.
And then 6 months later, you were a multimillionaire.
Multi-millionaire.
So now, are you working with her or is she just providing kilos for you?
No, so I still work for Griselda, but she also allowed me to run my own situation on the side.
Okay. And you actually started working with her, though, with her operation at one point.
So I became her chief distributor in the United States.
And you were running 5 different cities.
Yeah, throughout the country, yes.